Muslims in maintaining law and order, social justice in European countries and in Russia, and in resisting to corruption in these countries? How do you see the role of Muslims?
Я вопрос переведу, как вы воспринимаете роль мусульман в России и европейских странах в социальной жизни и борьбе против коррупции?
I think that first, as Muslims, if they want to act against corruption, is first to avoid being corrupt themselves, which is not clear that so many Muslims are in fact dealing with corruption in a way which is not acceptable. And second is, as citizens, as Russian citizens, they should be involved in anything which has to do with social justice, employment, dealing with schools. I think we should stop as Russians only to be concerned with Islamic issues. That's not right. If you are Russian, you should care about Russia, about this country, and to make the best of your presence by being involved in education, being involved in social justice, act against racism. You have, as human beings and as Muslims, to be against any kind of racism. And I mean it. It's not only between, the old republics and the Russian people. It's also about the black people, about the African people, because Muslims are saying there is no racism in Islam. That's right, but many Muslims are racist. And if you come with, I might think of getting married with an African, in some families here, forget about it. Muslims, non-Muslims, forget about it. Why? Because this is racism. So as Muslims, we are against any type of racism. We are not accepting this, because the one who was calling all the people to come to pray was black. Bilal was a black man. And I think that this is an example of what is our community. But the Muslims are very quick to speak about the principles and forget about the behavior. So if you want to act against corruption, for more social justice, reconcile yourself with your own values as Muslims and be a good Russian citizen. This is where it's important. And even for women, I'm saying to the Muslims, be careful. The headscarf, it's an Islamic prescription and obligation. By the Islamic standard, you cannot impose onto a woman to wear it, you cannot impose into a woman to take it off. It should be her choice. Yes, it's Islamic, but it's your choice. You take your time, you go how you want to go, but know that it's Islamic, but no one can impose it to you. And now, if you want to speak about justice in the society, you should not speak only about the way you dress, but to have equal rights in the job market, equal salary. If I am serious about the rights of women in this society, for the same skills, they should get the same salary. This is the starting point of women liberation. And this is where we want Muslim women to be involved, and not only to talk about, what is the stigmatization, but what are the main principles that we are defending.
Говоря о коррупции, я коротко просто переведу.